Good day, Miss Christine Umpad. I am Cheryl Grace A. Pasardia from the Group 8, and we are here to talk about the travel restriction during this pandemic. So, we all know that many of us loves and want to travel. But because of this pandemic, there was many changes and rules that we have to follow for our own goods. So, before you travel, is COVID-19 spreading at your destination? The more cases at your destination, the more likely you are to get infected during travel and spread the virus to others when you return. Do you live with someone who might be at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19? If you get infected while traveling, you can spread the virus to loved ones when you return, even if you don't have symptoms. Are you at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19? Anyone can get very ill from the virus that caused COVID-19, but older, adults, and other people of any age with a certain underlying medical conditions are at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19. Does your destination have requirements or restrictions for travelers? Some state, local, and territorial governments have requirements, such as requiring people to wear masks and requiring to those who recently traveled to stay home for up to 14 days. Check state, territorial, local, tribal, public health website for information before you travel. If you are traveling internationally, check the Destination Office for Foreign Affairs or Ministry of Health or the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs country information page for details about entry requirements and restriction for arriving travelers, such as mandatory testing or quarantine.
Take steps to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. There are a few steps that you can take. First, wear a mask while traveling, so it can keep your nose and mouth covered when in public settings, including on public transportation and in transportation hubs such as stations and airports. And second, avoid close contact by staying at least 6 meters apart from each other. The third one, avoid contact with anyone who is sick in their travel. Then avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth when touching other objects. And that's all.
You may have been exposed to COVID-19 and you may have been feeling well and not have any symptoms, but you can get contagious without symptoms and spread the virus to others. Well, regardless of what you were traveled or what you did during trip, you can take everyday action to protect others from COVID-19. The first one is when you are around others, you must stay at least 6 feet or about 2 arm length from others who did not travel with you. Second one is you wear a mask to keep your nose and mouth covered when you are in a safe space. And the third one is wash your hand often or use hand sanitizer with a less alcohol of 60%.
Traveling increases the chances of getting and spreading COVID-19 to others. So, staying at home is the best way to prevent getting and spreading COVID-19 to other people.